So in the previous video we talked about Vx or in other words V minus equaling V plus and how accurate that would be given the open loop gain. A lot of times we don't really care about what Vx or V minus or V plus happens to be. It's really the output. So we'll develop an equation for the gain of an inverting amplifier without the open loop gain being infinity. So again, this is the same derivation as before. We set everything up. Currents, voltage drops, same as before. We get a relationship for V out equals minus the open loop gain times Vx as before. But this time we will solve for Vx. Now in the past, we let the open loop gain go towards infinity at this point and Vx would equal 0. But we're going to keep this in here. So then when we solve for I1, we get this relationship. When we solve for I2, we get this relationship. We set them equal to each other, and we get V out equals minus V in over R1, which should look familiar, times this relationship, where if you look carefully, it's really the open loop gain times R1 in parallel with R2 and parallel with the open loop gain times R2. Now the thing is if you know anything about parallel circuits, is that if one resistor in a parallel sequence is a lot bigger than another, its effect drops out. So if open loop gain is 400,000 and here, and R1 and R2 are similar, we're really going to be left with minus Vn divided by R1 times R2. And we can look at it over here too, that if this is going towards infinity, this goes to 0. If this is going to infinity, that goes to 0. And we would be left with our classic equation. And again, we can look at this in terms of LT spice, and V out equals this equation. And when it's equal to 10, the open loop gain, the V out that we measure and the V out that we calculate are in fact the same. It's not just V out equals R1 over R2 times minus V in. It's less than that. But again, like we saw previously, when the open loop gain goes towards infinity, V out in this case is very close to Vn. Since R1 equaled R2, we should just get the inverse of that. Again, this is the same file as before. I just wanted to concentrate on showing you this relationship, that if like in the Maxim op amp that only had an open loop gain of 316, you can actually calculate that effect.